Alright, it's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein, at YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, Tick the notification bell so when I go live or I post a video, you'll know. And let's get into it. Um, at first I was just gonna go straight into sports, but then I decided to talk about the Daniel Penny trial. For people who don't know who Daniel Penny is, he's the ex-Marine that was present when a homeless man with mental health issues, I believe he was homeless. We're gonna watch a little clip, so they might say whether he was homeless or not, but he was present while the man started to act what they probably would say was disturbed. The train sometimes it be in New York, especially, it be a little wild. I'm not well versed in the trial like that or the case. I do remember when it happened, and I remember people saying that the Marine might have went overboard. Now, I'm not impartial, you know what I said, or rather, let me rephrase that because I don't know if I said that right. I'm not in favor of the Marine or the homeless man by default, but when I found out the story, I already started to think that it was like how, sometimes a policeman goes overboard. I felt like the Marine might have went overboard. Might have went overboard. And for anybody that's wondering I'm about to play it. So you could decide for yourself whether you believe it's if it's fair or not. Donald Trump is president right now. Like I said, all I care about is that he takes care of America and even other countries that we're involved with to do official, business with them, with integrity. This way we don't got beef with no other nations and just take care of the country. I'm not the type of person that'll be like, you know, um apparently America likes Donald Trump. He's our president. They chose him. So like I said, maybe there's something to him that we've yet to see. And people say he's already done stuff. It's not like I'm in there researching if he has actually pulled off anything worthy or not worthy. I just hear a lot of talk, so I don't go off of that. But I know also he's done things that were not cool in the past. It's just not. I don't need nobody to tell me whether the stuff that he did was not kosher or not. You got to remember too. Right now, I'm on social media. It's not like I could, politic with you guys. Like if you was in my crib and I could just, like vibe out like that. I got to be careful on how I articulate myself because I'm on social media and everybody cares about their social media platform if they're a content creator. So with that being said, I'm gonna get into sports, everything that I said in the title. Plus, that it's just chilling, just chatting. You know what I'm saying? So, when you come in here, you can relax. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no expectations. The only thing I expect is you to be cool. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to play it right now. Yeah, let me set it up. I should have had it set up already, but it's no big deal. It'll be on within seconds. you know, when I see the video, I seen a little bit of the video. I didn't watch it to the end. It's only like a 2-minute clip, and the woman says the same thing that it looked like he went too far. So, but like I said, you guys are gonna be the judge of that. This way, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm against either party, you know. And the only reason I say that it looked like he went overboard because with my eyes, it looked like he went overboard. All right, here we go, people. This is the case of Daniel Penny. Oh, yo, what's up? Ha, 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 ha. You know what's crazy? I'll be forgetting to check the comments sometimes. You can say, ah, ha, 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 ha. He said, first of all, big shout out to my OG, my older brother. Big salute to G-Up Quinn. He wrote, you can say fudge and shiz instead. That is very important. I mean, like, that is of the utmost importance, and I am not being sarcastic. Thank you so much, because it'll feel like I'm really saying them. Yo, you're the fudging best. You're the fudge, like the little kid that does the Scarface the play. He goes, all you do is you fudging. He goes, you can't even have kids. You're a fudging junkie. All right, man. Like I said, yeah, man. If you got a weak stomach, man, you might wanna you know, just know viewer discretion advised.
Ads or get paid to see them. But look what happens when I enable Pi. I don't know about you, but that was the most satisfying thing I've seen all week. I've never seen an ad blocker that.
All right, guys, it's about to go down with a frown. You know what I'm saying? That's just something my man and us used to say back in the days. Is going down with a frown. Rest in peace, Big Rich. Rest in peace, Nene. Rest in peace, Plex. Rest in peace to all the fallen ones. Corey McPartland. Rest in peace to my pops. Rest in peace to everybody that's gone. All right. So you guys speak for yourself. I'm not trying to influence anything. You watch the clip and you tell me if the guy went overboard or not.
Another dramatic day of testimony in the manslaughter trial of Marine vet Daniel Penny, accused of putting Jordan Neely in a deadly chokehold on a New York City subway. Today, jurors heard a 911 call, as well as from more witnesses about what they saw inside that subway car. Fox 5's Richard Giacobis has the latest from criminal court in Lower Manhattan.
And I'm sorry, right off the bat, before we watch it, it reminded me of some police stuff, you know, and it wasn't kosher, in my opinion.
There was a guy in the train saying that he's ready to go to jail. He was going to harm people in the train. So a guy who stepped in, and now he's holding him down.
New evidence during day 3 of the high-profile manslaughter trial of Daniel Penny began today with this 911 call.
Someone got to come quick because like something's going to happen.
The call came from a subway passenger, 18-year-old Moriela Sanchez, who told cops there was a troubled homeless man on board. Seconds later, Penny, a former Marine, put Neely in a chokehold.
Have you responded?
Hello?
The 18-year-old said although she felt a sense of relief when Penny placed Neely in the chokehold,
Now, like they said that the man
like
had.
he was trying to hurt Neely. More witnesses.
I don't want to leave it on that image. They said that the man had people nervous, but that don't listen. If a man is rest in peace too. Rest in peace, like G Dub Quinn said. Rest in peace to the man that passed. What I was gonna say, it's not a death sentence. That's not a death sentence. What he did is not a death sentence. So at the end of it all, if a man is, let's say, got mental health issues or he's on the train acting up, whatever you do, it shouldn't equate to the ending of the man's life, and that's what happened. Something that he would have been maybe booked for disorderly conduct, it's a death sentence instead. You know what I'm saying? Now watch what the lady says.
This took the stand today, including a 38-year-old Brooklyn woman who testified that Neely's rants were very traumatic and believable, that she thought she was going to die.
I just seen the comment that my bro left, and he said he should have let go. Yeah. He should have loosened his grip at least. I wasn't there. I don't know what he was doing to the people, but like I said, it doesn't warrant his life ending. And I agree with G Dub Quinn. He should have let go. I don't think it was to the point where they were worried if he let go, he would have started doing things. But the trains could be tricky also. There have been times where people who are homeless have done foul stuff to people, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm justifying, that man being unalived by the ex-Marine. I only call him ex-Marine just to give you a little insight. It's not a coincidence that he has a almost a law enforcement type background. People sometimes, when they're military and they're police, in my opinion, think that they are above other people. And he played judge and jury, but that's my opinion. The court is gonna have to decide what they're gonna do. And I'm gonna let y'all see the last bit of the news clip.
Another male strap hanger, Johnny Grima, testifying, claiming he tried to intervene, saying, quote, I told him to roll over on his side so he don't choke. I tried to pour water on his forehead, but Daniel Penny said stop. He said stop. So far, Daniel Penny hasn't had any reaction or shown any emotion in court. His attorneys argue that he was simply coming to the aid of fellow subway riders that day, and his intention was never to harm Jordan Neely. Penny faces up to 15 years in prison if convicted of felony manslaughter. Day 4 resumes tomorrow morning. We're in Lower Manhattan. Richard Giacobas, Fox 5 News.
All right. I came in here with the intentions of talking about sports. And all it takes is you running into one video. Like I was literally headed up here to be on some real chillax, just chilling, just chatting, talking about NBA, who's taking the lead in points and assists and all that. And while I'm on my way to set up the post, I see the video. And I remember when it happened, but I didn't I haven't heard nothing about it since. And I didn't know that the trial had started. I think it was 3 days ago, it said. But that man is facing serious time. 15 years is no joke. I don't. If that's the max, I don't think they would throw the max at a Marine anyway. You know, it's not for me to decide, but I do believe that law enforcement and military can overstep their boundaries because of that power rush, that they have from being like military or law enforcement. Oh yeah. G'd up Quinn writes, I wonder what his offer was. Yeah, because they said he was facing 15 years, but they didn't say if they what they offered him, or if they offered him, or what they offered him. So, but anyway, we're gonna get off that topic. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna head to the NBA type thing real quick, and I'm gonna let you guys know who's tearing it up in b-ball. Change of pace real quick. Definitely could use a change of pace. That's sad. That's sad. I had wrote something about poverty stricken people, on my phone. This was earlier. This was every now and then I'll do notes for my channel, and I'll decide what I want to talk about. And this one just happened to be because I was looking, for inspiration before I went on. And I said one of the major topics that I want to address on my channel is helping the poverty stricken. I said when I mention Robin Hood, it's jokingly because I definitely don't want YouTube or anybody else thinking that I'm literally talking about what Robin Hood did. But nobody could deny that Robin Hood was a hero in the story. And then I wrote I said the rich where's the sentence start at? Oh, I was saying when you're on YouTube, you got to be careful when you talk about distribution of wealth because that you don't want to get too into politics and stuff like that because first of all, I'm not really up here to be high and mighty, you know what I'm saying? But I do believe that they leave one of the biggest problems on this planet is to leave the poverty stricken poor, in my opinion. And I don't understand how hard it is to understand that some people have a harder time making it in life. Money rules all. So if you don't have money, you know, you become nothing. That's not okay. When stuff, especially in America, where you know we're not third world country status, and there's other countries that need it more than America. You know what I'm saying? So if all the billionaires got together and started trying to help the poverty stricken, I think the world will become a better place. People only commit. No, they don't only. A lot of the times people commit illegal acts because they don't have a dollar to their name. I'm gonna check the comments real quick and then we're gonna go. All right. So we're gonna go off to the basketball now. Definitely a change of pace. the thing that I had wrote didn't line up with what I was saying, so I had to improvise. So I'm gonna add this to the. Let me share it. All right, people, here we go. There we go. Take a good look. You don't see this every day. You know, this is my bread and butter right here. This is what I look at when I want to know how everything is going in the NBA, especially if I can't get to the games. And, you know, let's say my son is running around wild and I can't watch the highlights or whatever, or I'm editing a video or doing something and I can't watch the highlights. These are my highlights. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's take a good look. You guys know how I do. Check out Nikola Jokic. Shocker that he's the one in the world again. This man got 1 ring and 3 MVPs. You know, and we're only 8 games in, but this man is averaging 29 points a game. Well, 28.8 points if you want to be exact. 13.5 rebounds per game and 11 assists per game. Oh man, he's a 7-footer almost. And he's a little, he's not too flabby no more, but a little bit. And he's still 1.5 steals per game and 1.3 blocks per game. Look at that line. 29, 13.5, 11 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1.3 blocks. That's out of this world. He's shooting 80% from the free throw line, 53% from the field goal. He makes 2.3 3-pointers a game. And he got that funny arcing shot, you know. And so number he's number 1. He just took out Anthony Davis. Yesterday, Anthony Davis was number 1. But Anthony Davis hasn't played his next game yet. Jokic got 1 more game in than him. Look at Anthony Davis averaging 32.6 points per game. Right now, if we sorted it by points, Anthony Davis got the scoring title. Watch, I'm going to do a real quick sort by points. And now, look at Anthony Davis at the top. Right on top of Giannis Antetokounmpo at 31 points per game. Jason Tatum at 30 points per game. But if the season ended right now, Anthony Davis would be the scoring title leader at 32.6 points per game. All right, but I like to go by ESPN rating. So let's go back to the ESPN rating. Anthony Davis is number 2 in the world. Giannis Antetokounmpo is number 3 in the world at 31 points, 6 assists per game, and 12 rebounds. Jason Tatum's number 4. Luka Doncic is number 5. Let's check out Luka Doncic. 28.6 points per game, 8.1 and 8.1. Look at that even distribution of rebounds and assists. That's a beautiful thing right there. 8.1 and 8.1 in assists and rebounds. You don't see that often. I kept telling you guys about Domantas Sabonis, 6th in the world right now. Told you to get his autographs when they were $20. If you run now, you might be able to get one for $30, maybe 35. You know, now by this time they're noticing he was in the top 10 last year. You know, he might make first team all NBA this year. You know, Paolo Banchero at 7th. SGA I don't know if it's Shea Gilgis or Shea Gilgis, but let's just say Shea Gilgis Alexander. Let's just say SGA. SGA at number 8. Kevin Durant, number 9. Karl Anthony Towns, number 10. He's tearing it up for the Knicks. He is tearing it up for the Knicks right now. LeBron James, number 11. How is LeBron James the 11th best player in the world at 41 years old? Andre Iguodala, when he played at around the same age, because LeBron's about to be the oldest player ever to play. So, yeah, Andre Iguodala, I believe, is the oldest to ever play, and he's about to be his age and still be the 11th best player on the planet. Damian Lillard is now at number 12. Look at Damian Lillard's number 12 and Giannis Antetokounmpo's number 3. That's insane. 2 Milwaukee Bucks in the top 12. That's ridiculous. You know, the only other team that got that is LeBron James and LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They got 2 guys in the top 12 also right now. Number 13, LaMelo Ball. Yes, and he played a game today. That's a beautiful thing. LaMelo Ball, after 8 games, is averaging 28.1 points per game, 6 assists per game, and 4.8 rebounds. Look at Nikola Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Oh, I skipped Trae Young. We can't do that. Look at Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse, Trae Young, 24 points per game, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. That's great. Look at that free throw percentage, 88%. But look at Nikola Vucevic. He's a center. And he's shooting 95% from the field. That's insane. James Harden at number 16. Cade Cunningham at number 17. RJ Barrett, number 18. DeMar DeRozan, number 19. Brandon Ingram, number 20. All right, and now we're just going to run down the last. It's the top 50. I just gave you the top 20, and now we're going to give you the bottom 30. Stephen Curry, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Jalen Johnson. Whoa, that's insane. Julius Randle, De'Aaron Fox, Zion Williamson, Jalen Brunson is at 31. Let's go. Let's step it up. You got to catch up to Karl Anthony Towns. Let's go Knicks. Tyrese Maxey, Victor Wembanyama. Let's go Wemby. Pascal Siakam, Tyler Herro, Jalen Williams, Dennis Schroeder. That I don't even believe that's there. But shout to Dennis Schroeder. Norman Powell, that's another one. Shout to Norman Powell. Scotty Barnes, Jordan Poole is having a good year after the Draymond Green incident. I don't mean to bring it up, but it did have an effect on his game. Jared Allen, the Fro, Donovan Mitchell, Ivica Zubac, Darius Garland, Chet Holmgren, Alperen Sengun, Derek White, Zach LaVine, Buddy Hield, and Jacob Poeltl. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, guys. How many of you guys think that the Celtics are going to win the championship again this year? Let me hit the stop sharing button. What I was going to say. What else did I say? Yeah, do any of you guys think that LeBron could win a championship this year? Or even Steph Curry? You know what's crazy? I didn't take a look at the. Oh, matter of fact, no, I don't want to do that. All right, hold on one second, guys. I want to see the Lakers stats and the Golden State Warriors, not stats, record. I want to see if LeBron or Steph is looking like they could win a ring. Let's go to standings. All right, I'm gonna tell you the Golden State Warriors record and the LA Lakers record right now. After this, I am going to get out of here, but I definitely want to know if LeBron or Stephen Curry after 8 games look like they got a shot at me. Okay, right now, oh man, all right, look, I was gonna give y'all guys the stats, but I'm gonna give y'all the standings also. Might as well, because I came here to check to see if our two four-time ring winners, Stephen Curry and LeBron James, had a shot at a fifth. But now that I looked, it's interesting. The Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, they're putting it together right now. 9-0. They've won 9 games in a row to start the season and haven't lost one yet. All right. So big shout out to Jared Allen. I think he's still there. Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Evan Mobley's also there, I believe. Evan Mobley's a beast. All right. So second place in the Eastern Conference. And we're doing it by conference. We're not doing division. All right. So in the Eastern Conference, after Cleveland Cavaliers, the Boston Celtics. They're 7-2. Wow, the East gets pretty bad after that. After the Cleveland Cavaliers are 9-0 and the Boston Celtics are 7-2, the third place team is only at 500, 4-4. It's the Indiana Pacers. That's Miles Turner, Benedict Mathurin, I believe, is still there. Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, I believe Tyrese Halliburton is still there, or did he go to the Kings? Yeah, no, yeah, Tyrese Halliburton's there. And there's another good guy on the team. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, DeMontis Sabonis. Oh no, didn't he get traded to the Kings? I get confused sometimes. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets are 4-4. Atlanta Hawks are 4-5. New York Knicks are 3-4. Right now, we'd be the 6th seed. We'd actually not have to be in the play-in tournament if it started right now. But we're tied with the Miami Heat, actually, 3-4 and 3-4. Charlotte Hornets 3-5. Come on, LaMelo boy, you gotta step it up. Chicago Bulls are 3-6. Zach LaVine, you gotta step it up. And Orlando Magic would have been the final play-in spot. Paulo Banchero, you gotta step it up. Jalen Suggs, you gotta step it up. All right, so Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons are one slot out of the play-in spot. Then it's Washington Wizards, Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors, and the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're looking bad. And Joel Embiid and that whole, I'm not playing back-to-backs. You better do something. Your team is 1-6. If I was you, I'd be playing back-to-backs. My team's 1-6. I play back-to-backs to backs. Joel Embiid be acting up. I don't be talking about no NBA players on some negative stuff, you know. But he, like right away, one of the signs is calling yourself Joel Embiid. Now you're acting like a spoiled NBA player. I'm not playing. Man, they give you 200. They gave you $60 million. Joel Embiid gets paid $60 million a year. You better play them back-to-backs. It's unbelievable. He's the epitome of the spoiled NBA player, you know, and James Harden was on the team with him, and James Harden displayed that same sort of behavior at one point, you know. All right, so we're going to go to the Western Conference real quick. Of course, the Western Conference looks way better. You don't get a 500 team until you, oh, wow. In the Eastern Conference, the third place team is at 500. In the Western Conference, you don't hit a 500 team until you hit the 10th place Lakers. The Phoenix Suns, first place. The Thunder, second place. The Warriors, third place. Phoenix Suns, first place. The Thunder, second place. The Warriors, third place. All 7-1. Rockets, fourth place, 5-3. Dallas Mavericks, Minnesota Timberwolves, all 5-3. Sacramento Kings, 5-3. Denver Nuggets, a 5-way tie from 8th to 5th. Four-way tie. No, 5-way tie. 4th place, 5th place, 6th place, 7th place, and 8th place are all 5-3 on the Western Conference. Sacramento Kings are 7th. Denver Nuggets are 8. Memphis Grizzlies are 9. And the final playoff spot, play-in tournament, would go to the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, and then the bottom of the bunch is the LA Clippers, the San Antonio Spurs, Portland Trailblazers, New Orleans Pelicans, Utah Jazz. It's understandable about the Spurs and Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson. San Antonio is Victor Wembanyama. He's young. You know, let me check the comment section real quick. All right, people, man, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. It's your boy Spankdog. I'm out of here.